going to continue with the accounting office floors of walls. Remember, we had a type for this curved wall, and I'm going to set it curved demising wall, and we got to assign it a number. 3, 4, 5. I don't know. Let's give it a number. 6. We can change that afterwards. And we have this is a plumbing wall. If we don't have a plumbing, we have a plumbing wall there. I'm going to tag it. That's the wrong type. Let's edit this wall. That's 6-inch. I'm not certain why it's picking up wall type 2. Let me try to delete something and then let's delete a row of gypsum board. That didn't do anything. Don't know why this happens. Oh, let's change it to something ridiculous and then we'll go back in and modify it. Generic 8-inch. That doesn't help. Damn wall tag. Oh, the wall is tagging the wrong wall. Sorry about that. That's the plumbing wall type. Okay, let me explain what's going on. This is the wall that's getting tagged. So we're going to annotate tag. There's the plumbing wall. That wants to be wall type 3. Okay, this wall we have to deal with that. We have to hide it or change the phase at some point. But there's a plumbing wall. Now there wants to be a curtain wall in this conference room. And then we have to enclose these pipes. So let's go ahead and use the 2-hour chase roll. Two-hour chase roll. That's going to be... Okay, now look here carefully. What we're going to have to do is bring these tight to the pipes. Then we're going to introduce a wall split here and here. Oops. Okay, and then we're going to remember the wall joins. I'm going to separate these segments of wall that right now intersect here. That wants to be also a chase wall type. You can trim these walls to each other just so they join, have a clean join in the corner, and then make sure that all of these up to the underside of the floor above or roof. Then we got to go into modify wall join, and we got to prevent that wall from joining, and we're going to take that wall and disallow that join. Then we're going to take that segment, intersect that segment, intersect. We have to do it with this one as well. That's a simple partition. It doesn't need to go to the roof. That needs only to be unconnected 10 feet. And I'm gonna prevent walls from joining on both sides of that. Disallow join, disallow join. Okay. And then we have to do it to this wall and that wall. Wall join, disallow join, disallow join. This is painstaking work, but let's trim these walls to each other and make sure this is a 2-hour enclosure, so this goes to the underside of the floor above. Okay. Now these walls will not join, so we can safely intersect right? Unconnected 10 feet, safely intersect there. And this drawing is now correct. Let's make sure, let's go in and dimension things because I think we've drawn everything. Let's align a couple things here. That would be aligned. I think everything else is done. Annotate. Okay, you'll remember that we did dimension in here. We're not particular where that ends up. We should have had 12.6 there. I'm not sure why that didn't. Okay, so let's select this wall, change that to 12.6. Okay, we don't have a very clean intersection there, so I'll probably just pull that back, align that, and then we can do that because those walls won't join. Now we have 12.6 in here. We got what we need in there. Let's go to inside dimension in here. Remember, the inside of these offices need to be 10 feet. We got to double check that we have an inside dimension of 10 feet in each of these offices. Sometimes when you change wall types around. And then doesn't matter what what that office yields. That can be a plus or minus dimension. So you type in plus/minus here. Okay, that means this dimension can give, that dimension can give, plus or minus. We need to be able to get an in-swinging door with an 18-inch clearance on the latch side here. Right? Let's go ahead and at least draw that one door. Make sure that we have that clearance on this side. So this should be 1/6. Maybe I'll pull that to be exactly that, 1/6. Okay. We're ready to begin drawing doors. I mean, I put that in there because that may have impact on the wall. Doors that lead into this, these should be existing, not new construction. So the doors that lead in and out of the space are existing. Annotate. Let's check the remaining walls. That's a wall type 4, that's a type 1, that's a type 4. This wants to be a current wall. We'll go back and draw that afterwards. These should be wall type. That should be chase. And those should go to the roof. That's right. I think we have correctly identified all the wall types at this point. Okay. I'll leave it to you guys to draw the doors. This should be pretty straightforward at this point.